Hi everybody, this is Susie. Hope everyone's doing well today. Welcome to another Wild Orchid Crafts video on behalf of the Wild Bunch. This is Susie again. I think I'm tired. Okay, I'm not going to waste any time like I always say. I've created something special to share with you guys today. I know that I'm behind in a lot of videos that I had promised you, and so many of you that sent me private messages. Thank you so much for all the well wishes. I really appreciate it. And I'm just going to get right to it. I made a really pretty little, almost like a shabby chic / vintage keepsake box. So what I've done here today, friends, this is a really, really small box. I mean, I don't know how large it may appear to you online, but it's definitely small. These are one of those raw boxes that you get at Michael's for $1. And I think this one was on sale for something like 89 cents. There was a little crack there. So I took the hardware off of it and I painted it like almost like a bone color, like a creamy, whitey cream leaning towards the white, not really towards the beige. And I was going to do something with that. I was actually going to do that peeled paint look. Then, of course, I changed my mind. That's why it's hard for me to do a tutorial on things like this, because I always wind up changing my mind. And what I had done was I took some of the lace from Wild Orchid Crafts, and I put lace all around the entire box. The front, the top, the back. The bottom is raw right now because I was in a hurry to get this video done, but it will be a piece of felt so it doesn't scratch on furniture. And after I adhered the Wild Orchid Crafts white lace, which was about 2 inches wide, I trimmed it down, and I was able to get it to fit here using some hot glue, and it was fine over the paint. And then, of course, I used the the very small version of the flat back pearls in a cream color, or like an ivory. I used that all around the box, around the top, around the the very top lower half of the cover of this, and the entryway, and then the very bottom got 2 layers just to cover the base. And I really like the way that looked, so I went ahead and I had put some flowers up on top, of course. You guys know me. I'm just going to turn this way so you can have a better look at the top portion. I think that's a little bit clearer because I have a tendency of getting close. So what I have there are those wild roses in the center, and since this was such a tiny box, I needed to kind of shrink down some of the flowers. So I was using that method that by peeling off a few layers of the flowers, you have another whole entire different looking flower, but it's the same flower that you want to use. So I did that. I tore off 1 layer of the white wild rose in the middle, and adhered that down using hot glue, of course. And some of the other beautiful flowers from Wild Orchid Crafts, which are the two-tone cream mushroom flower there, that kind of appears to look like not a mushroom color, but more like a deeper creamy beige with some lavender blended into it. Very elegant. I really love that flower. If you're making any kind of like party favors, you need an elegant color, I would go with that. And I also have the Wild Orchid Crafts rose hip little ivory, the deep ivory rosebuds. Those are so just absolutely stunning. If you can see those, I hope. And what else do I have in here? Oh, I have these other small roses that are for fill-ins. I use the foundations. Just really, really lovely. And then up in the front over here, I have the vintage seam binding that I tied into a bow as well, from Wild Orchid Crafts as well. And I didn't get too crazy with the trimming, so I just put a bow here. Now across the bottom here, you can see it's kind of like rigid looking. I kind of was using the flat back pearls, and I was hesitating on putting pearls in the back for some reason, because I wanted to finish my project. I didn't think that I was going to make it, but I do have some pearls left, and I can add it. However, I'm not really sure, because I may put legs on the bottom of this. I don't know yet. If I don't put felt, I'll put legs, and if I put the legs, I may add a small layer, a very narrow lace at the bottom and the back, just as a fan look. It'll be very pretty. I've done it previously, and as you can see, when I took the hardware off of here and I put it back on, and I accidentally cut a little piece of lace off there, so that looks a little sloppy. I was going to put a flower or a bow there, but it's, you know, it's handmade, so people understand. And I've also added on some of these beautiful gems, those flat rhinestones that I just love to use in my projects. You can get a bag of those at Michael's for like $15. And all the other pearls come on a strand, and you can get those as well as at your local craft store. All of them carry it. And so that's basically it for the outside. And the inside of the box, simply just, again, taking the hardware off and painting the inside. You can certainly do this with paper. I've made these with the Mod Podge a million times, adding paper on the inside and outside of the box, but again, it wasn't the way I wanted to go. I wanted to use paint by itself, and then I wound up using fabric. So that looks nice and clean inside. A cute little keepsake box. You can make one of these and give it to anyone. Put your gift in there, your Valentine's gift. If you bought your honey a watch or a bracelet or a ring, you know, wrap it up in some pretty little paper and put it in there. And even if you don't buy anything, or you really can't do it right now, or your honey doesn't need anything, whether it's a woman or a man, whoever it might be for, your mom, your friend, whatever, you can make one of these and just put like a pretty little note in there, and you're done. I love you. That's all it takes. Okay, so back to the box, and see, it simply closes and you don't see anything. The bow is there and it looks really pretty, and I'm rambling, which I didn't want to do, but I hope you don't hear that humming sound. It's a machine that I have in my room, and it needs to be cleaned. I believe that the fan may have something on it. So anyway, I just wanted to share this with you today. I was kind of excited. I really liked the way it looked. It was a lot of fun to make, and I hope you all are doing well out there. You can find photos of this and more on my blog at suziecrafter10.blogspot.com. And Wild Orchid Crafts also has their website, wildorchidcrafts.com, and you can not only shop in the U.S., but you can basically shop all over. Again, wildorchidcrafts.com. Wild Orchid Crafts also has a Facebook page, which you can find on my Facebook page or at the drop-down box below this video. Just click on it, it'll take you right there. As long as you have a Facebook account, you can go over there and check out many videos that other talented crafters have made that are on the design team for Wild Orchid Crafts. And my channel here, Suzie Crafter 10. And thanks so much for tuning in today. I really appreciate you stopping by and all of your comments. Please subscribe if you haven't. Have a great day, and thank you.